The year is 1975, and Muhammad Ali was reaping the glory of the second phase of his career after his exile from the United States. It seemed that his time away from the boxing ring had not taken its toll, as demonstrated by his victories over Bonavina and Frazier, to name just a couple. Although it took him some time to find his way back to the honorable boxing ring, once there, he wasted no time reclaiming his position as the monarch he was always meant to be. Now he was set to defend his World Boxing Council and World Boxing Association heavyweight titles for the second time. On the ring of the Las Vegas Convention Center in Nevada, his challenger was none other than Lyle himself, a fighter known as a cyanide candy with an exterior even tougher than his poisonous interior. Although Lyle was infamous on the streets as the leader of a fearsome gang, Ali was determined to prove that, in the honorable boxing ring, no criminal had ever been born who could steal a victory from him. Under this premise, with Ferd Hernandez as the third man in the ring, the bout, scheduled for 15 rounds of quality boxing, began. Pas sin zirin, Sorrow the fight round 1. Ali stepped out of his corner early, intercepting Lyle before he could reach the center of the ring. But Lyle came out with the determination of a hunter, and Ali's head was the big prize. He drove Ali against the ropes, setting the tone for what would be a true brawl. Lyle moved around the ring while Ali shifted in every direction Lyle aimed. Lyle threw a left hook to Ali's body, testing his guard. As the final minute approached, brief, close exchanges began. Lyle attempted to pin Ali down by extending his left hand and succeeded in ending the round with the champion against the ropes.
Only once was Ali heavier than he weighed into the 15th round if it goes the scheduled 15.
Round 2. Lyle held his ground at the center of the ring, pushing Ali into the corner where he unleashed severe combinations to the body. Back in the center, Ali seemed focused on his guard, letting Lyle lead the offense. Eventually, Ali started throwing his left hand at Lyle, but with insufficient power. In the final minute of the round, questionable clinches occurred. With only 20 seconds left, Lyle once again had Ali against the ropes. However, the champion managed to slip away laterally just before the bell rang.
Don't forget, Ali's the most visible and recognized figure in the world. Why, he is the bell for the end.
Round 3. Lyle's left hand came out aiming to decapitate Ali in the third round. Bravely, the champion continued to stand his ground against his challenger. Keeping his guard high, Ali broke the rhythm only to counterattack when necessary. Despite the level of aggression Lyle had been unleashing, Ali remained unscathed, completely unharmed. Passively, Ali displayed his dominance. As he returned to his corner, it became clear that Lyle was beginning to tire.
No question, Lyle has no fear of this man. Head. Oh, a good quick left and right by Ali. His best blows of the night. Lyle trying to fight back. Lyle's got to be careful of that straight right.
Round 4. Lyle repeated his pattern of opening the round aggressively, while Ali met him with calm composure. Lyle's punches couldn't penetrate the barrier formed by Ali's forearms, prompting him to strike at different angles in hopes of landing at least one blow. Ali extended his left hand occasionally, reminding Lyle of his position: challenger. In the final seconds of the round, Ali turned the fight into a spectacle, lowering his arms and leaning his face toward Lyle, inviting him to strike. With a challenger unable to connect, the champion simply demonstrated his superiority.
For Ali, there's been no foot movement. None of the old Sirdat left. To have it that way. He was.
Round 5, Lyle grew tired of Ali's antics as the champion emerged from his corner with a subtle dance. The challenger increased the intensity of his punches, thrilling the audience eager for action. Driving Ali against the ropes, Lyle briefly attacked the liver area but failed to corner the clever champion, who slipped away laterally. Ali began dancing around the ring, likely to further frustrate Lyle. Precious seconds ticked away as Lyle struggled to position himself for a timely attack. Meanwhile, Ali's left hand struck and withdrew unscathed. Lyle seemed unable to stop Ali from moving around the ring, and the punches he received grew increasingly frequent.
To the left, occasionally as there, back to the quick jab. This is Ali's best round by far of the night.
Starting with just the left, Ali transitioned into left-right combinations. Occasionally, Ali's back touched the ropes, but Lyle wasn't fast enough to put him in real danger. Only when Ali stopped moving could Lyle reach him. Even then, with his back against the ropes, Ali emerged unscathed from the round. Nice. Round 6. Ali repeated the formula in the 6th round. Dancing around the ring with his gloves partially lowered, he invited Lyle to chase and catch him. Occasionally, Ali's left hand delivered a present to Lyle, who looked visibly frustrated. Ali deliberately cornered himself in a neutral corner, where Lyle came charging at him. The challenger attempted to hurt Ali's body, but his punches had no effect.
But you don't see wild flailing from Lyle as you did from Foreman. Day is saying, stay close to him, to Muhammad Ali. Now Ali's in the corner.
When Ali decided, he left the corner with no resistance from his opponent. A similar scene played out toward the end, with Ali against the ropes and Lyle making his best effort to weaken him, but to no avail. Once again, Ali finished the round unscathed.
In Ali's career, he's been vulnerable to the left hook. I think Joe Frazier decked him with a left hook. So did Sonny the late commercial, and be back in a moment.
Round 7. Lyle closed the distance with Ali, using his left hand to keep him at bay. With Ali standing firm before him, Lyle once again sought to take the role of aggressor in the fight.
Going to fight this fight. In interviews done, Earl Dick to his. He's not been able to use the rope.
In the final minute, Lyle cornered Ali and landed a significant right hand that surely rattled the Monarch's crown. Fueled by the adrenaline of a successful attack, Lyle kept Ali from escaping until the last second.
We'll be pausing for station identification. He's stretching things, has been holding back for the predicted round 8. The fight. Pounds. Message from our local station.
Set round 8. According to Ali's prediction, he would defeat Lyle in the 8th round. Unfortunately, his challenger wasn't ready to give up the race for the titles. Ali positioned Lyle with his back to the ropes, seemingly putting him in trouble. However, the challenger fought his way back to the center of the ring with the strength of his punches. Intense exchanges followed, but the balance didn't seem to tip in favor of either corner. With Lyle against the ropes, the final 30 seconds of the round were filled with high tension. But as the bell rang, Ali's prediction had been nullified. Chance.
Got tired of looking at the guy still coming at me. Ali is scoring a punch. When Jerry Quarry beat him, he hit him with everything he had, and Quarry could... We're going to run this clock the whole round because of the preclusively opponent's body. And the crowd knows it. They're reacting. We're going to have to break for a commercial after this round, and we'll be back, no question about it.
Round 9, Ali returned to dancing around the ring in the 9th round. Lyle was exhausted, but not defeated. Sticking close, the challenger seized every moment Ali found himself against the ropes or in the corners to try his luck with body shots. Second by second, the intensity of the previous round began to fade, and the fight became linear once again.
Lyle got a left in. We're approaching. Ali got a good left in there.
Round 10. Lyle went straight for Ali's head as soon as the bell rang. Driving him back against the ropes, Lyle landed significant power shots to the liver area. Once again, Ali dropped his gloves and leaned his face toward Lyle, daring him to strike. Then, with fluid waist movements, Ali evaded Lyle's attempts. The calmness with which Ali confronted his challenger made what was about to happen completely unexpected.
And I'm blind. Okay, and 10th round, Lyle. Hey, no knockdowns, of course.
Round 11, Lyle repeated his pattern, opening with his left hand to try and keep Ali at bay. But by now, Ali had studied this behavior thoroughly. Ali's left hand began targeting Lyle's chin, and eventually found its mark. A deadly right hand followed Ali's left, driving Lyle backward until his back hit the ropes. At that moment, Ali closed in and punished Lyle with severe body shots, a barrage that could have felled any gang leader, and so it did. Lyle tried to imitate Ali, shielding himself with his forearms in the corner, but he wasn't as resilient, and Ali's punches were far from weak. When Lyle attempted to escape laterally and lowered his guard, Ali staggered him toward the opposite corner. Ali landed powerful punches left and right, repeatedly snapping Lyle's head backward. The punishment was so intense that commentators began openly wondering when the referee would stop the fight. Noticing that Lyle was no longer responding, referee Ferd Hernandez had mercy and stopped the fight. At 1 minute and 8 seconds into the 11th round, Hernandez called the fight, declaring Ali the winner by technical knockout, sparing a battered Lyle from unnecessary brain damage. Closing thoughts. If you've made it this far, thank you. Remember, the best way to support my content is by leaving a like on the video. Do you think Lyle ever really had a chance to win, or was Ali simply allowing him to waste his energy while waiting for the perfect moment to finish him? Let me know in the comments.